Oh man, another midnight video. Uh, it's what, I believe it's the 13th now, and decided to just come down, have a decent workout, and realign myself. A few days ago I made a video, my first one actually, um, and I rewatched it recently, and I saw the headspace that I was in, at the time, I'm able to just go back into that headspace, into that time frame, and really absorb what I was feeling. And what I realized is, man, like, perception is reality, you know. Um, and not to invalidate, my own experience, right? Um, but it's like, when you really think about it, we assign ourselves our own limiting beliefs, and based on those limiting beliefs, we perceive reality that way. We it's like having glasses, or having a pair of sunglasses actually, and you just see through life through them. You make your decisions, your day-to-day decisions, your life choices, the partner you choose, the traditions you value, your hobbies, so on and so forth. Maybe even your occupation, the person you marry, and man, and it feels so real, right? And at the same time, is it? I saw how dark of a place that I was in, to the point where I was even, I got to the point where I realized that, you sometimes reach a place where hopefully not everyone, but I did at some point, where you start to question whether you really want to live, right, or not, or whether I'll rephrase that. If you really want to die or just live, in the sense that, do you really want to live a different life, or do you just want to end things there? And it's a really dark place to be in at times, and I hope that, those of you watching this video don't experience that, because it's not a fun time. But going back to that, I told myself that it's going to be okay, because it is. I'm going to make it okay, and it's all going to be okay because, well, there's so much more to life, to live, to experience, places to visit. There's so much more to life than to just exist, and lately, these past few days, I've been challenging myself, and I've realized that, man, everyone, when you look around, there are those that are just existing, and there are those that, decide to live. And what I mean by that is that, some people just take life by the throat, and just squeeze what they want out of it. And that sounds kind of violent, I'm not gonna lie, but what I mean by that is, what is reality, right? There are 8 billion people in this world, and we all live so differently. We all have our own sense of beliefs, our traditions, our values, our life choices, and yet we're all here sharing this one experience. I don't know, late night thoughts, right? 8 billion worlds, one planet. That's how I like to view it. Anyways, for those that watched my first video, thank you, really. And that's where it all began. That's where it all started. That's all it took. I remember I got my first view, and it's not a big deal. It's not anything crazy either. But it's just a realization, a light bulb, more or less. And in theory, this. Everyone knows what they need to know. It's more of it feeling real, it feeling that you can feel it through your bones, right? That certainty, that conviction, that's what's missing. And when I started to see those views go up, and again, nothing major at all, it just made me realize perception is reality. yeah, we'll leave it there.